Konnichiwa minasan, hajimemashite, Max desu. Onegaishimasu. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Max. Yorobu 안녕하세요, Max입니다. Hi everybody, welcome back to another brand new live video for the girls, for the children, and for the Kara Dundas Chapman Fantasy. Woo! Serving you intergalactic metallic Barbie glow-in-the-dark stripper nails today.
Yay!
I hope you guys had an incredible and safe Father's Day. I waited 2 hours at Texas Roadhouse. That's how I spent my Father's Day. Ooh, that sounds like so much fun. It was my brother's idea too. So today we're going to be rocking City Almond on Miss Kara because it turns out this is her signature nail shape. She really loves the length. She loves the shape. She is about that city life.
I do.
And we ended up using Vivid Girl 169, which is like this Barbie glow-in-the-dark pink, and it glows a lot. So we're going to show it to you guys at the end of the video. And we did Crown Glitter on 2 nails, and we did Space Galaxy Kitty number 25. So, oh, thank you! So it's like a 3-in-1 today. So we did glow-in-the-dark gel, we did cat eye gel, and gold leafing. So that is a lot. And we did these nails really fast, and they're just so dope. Fun, fast, easy, and sexy. Just how I like my women. Fast, fun, and easy. Woo! Woo! So, what else is going on, you guys? Our $1 sale. We have 3 items right now for one, actually 4, including the paper flowers. So all of our paper flowers, all of our stickers, over 500 stickers to choose from, all of our foil kits, over 50 foil kits to choose from, and all of our party nails, which are handmade press-on nails, you guys, all of them are $1 right now. We're having a huge clearance because we are making room for new fantasies here at ENOCouture.com. Out with the old, in with the new, lots of new exciting things coming out. Yay. But I have to keep them a secret because all the sneaky snakes are watching and they want to copy what we're doing. But once it comes out, it's going to be like, boom. Boom, black eyes. We're going to be scrapping like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you guys, let's tap that screen. Let's try to get to 20,000 likes. If you get to 20,000 likes before the end of this video, Miss Kara will pick a winner chicken dinner, and you will win something. Last week, Cindy won, actually, and she won a color changing gel. So today, I will give 169. I'll give away this bottle that I'm using right now, my own Holy Grail of glow-in-the-dark colors. So I'm really excited for that too. So, oh, and I have good news, you guys. I got my 6-week checkup. What is it? 6-visit checkup at the chiropractor, and I'm even on both sides now. I'm not lopsided anymore, which is really great. So that's what happens when you listen to the doctor. You get evened out. But my poor mom, she's 30 pounds heavier on one side, and her hip is off by an inch. That's a lot. She is all freaking out now, and I was like, well, no more pillows for you. Because she sleeps like the Princess and the Pea. I used to sleep like that too. Like, I have so many pillows on my bed, and now I just, like, they're all against my wall because
I sleep like that too.
Like Princess and the Pea?
I do.
You're like, I need 20,000 pillows.
Yeah.
Literally sleep standing up, huh? And the doctor told me what happens is when you sleep with a lot of pillows, it pushes your neck forward. And we got to push it back.
Yep, I'm the same way.
So now, like, I'm really conscious. Like, when I was on a roller coaster now, I actually had less pain.
Really?
Because before I would get off and I was like, man, I feel like I just got beat up by, like...
Right.
Like, whoa. Like, the blood on the Crips got some bats and just went to town on me. And now I feel a lot better, but that's because I'm, like, constantly telling myself to, like, push yourself back. So...
Do you have your minty gum?
Yeah, do you want one?
I do. I loved it.
You know, I finished all of my cinnamon Mentos.
Did you? I bought Kim some cinnamon Mentos.
So next time, bring me one, please.
I will, definitely.
They're hard to find.
I know they are, and they had them the other day. I will bring you some.
They're so good. I got addicted to them.
I'll send them with Asia.
Okay. Oh, that's such a good angle, too. Do you guys like cinnamon Tic Tacs? Let us know. Not Tic Tacs. Cinnamon Mentos. Oh, I was telling... Remember I told you that we went to go see The Lion King, and they sell alcohol, but they don't sell food. So next time I go to Broadway in Tucson, I'm going to pack a lunch with me. Because that thing is 3 hours and you get hungry. I want to buy season passes because I want to see... This upcoming season looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's Tina Turner, Hairspray, Michael Jackson, Aladdin.
Oh, nice.
What was the other one? The Temptations?
Okay.
But I want to see Aladdin. I want to see Hairspray.
Yeah.
Have you seen the original Hairspray with Ricky Lake?
No.
No?
I've seen the movie, yes.
The original one?
Asia loved it. She used to watch that all the time.
Or the remake, the musical?
The musical.
Oh, I don't like that one that much.
Okay. What, when John Travolta was in there? Yeah.
Have you ever seen the original one?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. I don't like, it's not as musically as the new one.
How much are season tickets usually?
It just depends where you're sitting.
Right. Of course.
So like if you want like the best house seats, they're like $700, but the cheapest season is like 300 and some.
Okay.
And you get like to pick like 3 or 4 shows, which is really good.
Okay.
Because like I wouldn't really want to see like the Temptations. I think that's a
Right.
little bit older.
Yeah.
Older crowd.
Yeah. I'd want to see Aladdin.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
So I'm going to use the duet bit, you guys, and this bit is incredible for really going in there, taking your time and prepping. The number one reason people have lifting, and the number one reason people have to really like go in and clean out the cuticle is because of lack of prep. So this is the most important part. Take your time, go in. Don't rush it. You can rush everything else, but not prep. Michael Jackson, I'm not that big of a Michael Jackson fan. But I would rather see Tina Turner.
I mean, Michael Jackson had some pretty awesome catalog.
I grew up with Janet.
Yeah. Janet, though.
Janet, her music evolved. Michael's music always, to me, it all sounds the same.
Yeah.
It has that same style, which is not bad. You know, that's his signature, but
Right.
other artists, like I think Prince had a good evolution of music.
Yeah, you're right. I guess where you mean to see the evolution of it. You're right, they did.
Madonna, I mean, every single one of her albums is completely different. Janet, too, like she had some where she was like, you know, butt naked, bumping and grinding, and other ones where like it's more like empowered and just different stuff. But Michael, it all kind of sounds the same.
Yeah. The way you make me feel.
The way you make me feel.
It really turns me on.
The way you make me feel.
You knock me off of my feet now, baby.
The way you make me feel.
Woo!
What's my favorite Michael Jackson song? I'm trying to think. Black or White is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's black and white. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mine is
yeah.
a Smooth Criminal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Annie, are you okay?
Yep.
Are you okay, Annie? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Da-da-da-da-da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Off the Wall is pretty good too, his OG album. I wanna rock with you all night. I wanna rock you till the sunlight. And the later Jackson 5 stuff was actually pretty good too. What's the Michael Jackson song that says "Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa"?
Yeah.
I like that one too, actually.
And it's funny because remember you like they would people were like, what is he saying? Like, oh, he's like, it's like really saying something.
Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. It's in some African language.
It's like,
Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. And he got sued for that song too.
really?
Makusa. Because he didn't credit the guy that wrote it. Oh, that song is actually originally written for LaToya. Because it's about LaToya and her sister-in-law that she didn't get along with him.
Oh, wow.
But then he recorded it for himself. Poor LaToya, that's my favorite Jackson. Just goes to show that, you know, even if you have no talent, if you try hard enough, things will happen.
Right?
Poor LaToya.
What happened to LaToya?
She was in France for a while. She was like the star of the Moulin Rouge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then she married like some abusive like manager, and she had a pretty crappy life. But now she's like doing a lot of reality shows and things like that. LaToya Jackson. And Rebe too. Rebe really like kept a low profile. But Janet looks a lot like Rebe. Janet and Rebe look the most like each other. And LaToya and Michael, I think, look the most like each other. And it might be that bad nose job.
I don't understand that nose job.
It like all of them have it. How even the mom.
It's weird. Kind of Little Kim has it too.
That overly pinched Batman nose.
And it's like, why choose that? Like.
And do you know who doesn't have plastic, or the reason why supposedly that Michael had that nose done is because his dad, Joe, had like a small nose for a black guy, and he would tease Michael a lot about it too when he was a kid, that he had like this big old nose, so that's why he got it done. But I think back then, especially like on ethnic noses, the surgeries were not as refined as now.
the mom's nose was original. They had their dad's name from one of their moms.
No, they all had like this really tiny, super pinched nose. And then Michael had his eyes done to look like Diana Ross.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because he was obsessed with Diana Ross.
Hmm.
So now I'm going to use Diamond Prep. And we're going to hit the whole nail surface. So pull back the skin and remove all that dry, non-living tissue. Katherine Jackson. And they never got divorced, but they don't live with each other anymore, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he lives in Vegas, Joe, and she lives in California. But they come actually to Tucson often for the resorts.
Oh, really?
Have you ever been to the resorts here?
Yeah, I was just at La Paloma yesterday.
What about the other ones that the celebrities go to, like Maribel and Canyon Ranch?
I've never been to Maribel.
Neither.
Nor Canyon Ranch.
No?
I've only been to Star Pass, El Conquistador, and La Paloma.
Is Star Pass nice?
It's alright. Has a lazy river.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So why would a celebrity want to come here then? Because of the heat, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Or the privacy?
Well, I heard Maribel's really...
Bougie?
Yeah, and it's like more like a spa, like relaxing, like has the
Treatments and whatnot.
treatments, yeah, but like very like specialized treatments.
And rehab too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Oprah comes here a lot.
Yeah.
Going in and buffing all that dry non-living tissue. And because this has a smooth end at the end, you can see I can hit that skin without any damage. Beautiful. Do you guys like Lifetime movies? Let me know in the comments below. Yesterday I saw the Casey Anthony one, and the girls here at work told me I need to watch Girl in the Basement. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what they said.
She said it was really good, that it was crazy. But today is Monday, today is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy got in a really nasty fight with Marlo though last week.
Why?
Because Marlo, she's making this big old thing about that her nephew died.
Mm-hmm.
He died like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying that Candy didn't do anything. Or she didn't do enough. But it was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what does she want Candy to do?
Like she wasn't there as a friend? Is that what you're saying? What do you mean do enough?
She said that like, she'd never sent flowers or anything like that. And Candy's like, I reached out to you, but like, I didn't know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
And then she's like, it's the principal. And I was like, now she's just reaching.
Mm-hmm.
The principal of what? Like, she gave her condolences. Like, what do you expect?
Right.
She's just being dramatic. But
Yeah.
that's Marlo, though.
Did you see A Man Called Otto?
No, what's that?
It was with Tom Hanks. It was really good. It's on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the J-Lo one on Netflix, but I heard it's not very good.
Mother.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't horrible.
But would you recommend it, or pass? If you don't have anything else to watch?
Yeah, if you don't have anything else to watch.
It'll kill time.
It wasn't horrible. I did not like it.
Really?
Yeah. Man Called Otto is much better.
What's that about?
He's lost his wife. And he's an older man,
Mhm.
and he's by himself and alone, and just one of those just complaining about everything. People on the lawn and walking their dogs and like always bitching, and then he goes to like kill himself
Oh my gosh.
because he wants to join his wife, and the neighbors move in, and it's a little Puerto Rican woman pregnant with her third kid,
Oh my gosh.
and the husband is like not too bright, and then she calls him on his bullshit about him being mean. Like
Mhm.
she's like, "Why are you being mean?" Like,
What's your problem, man?
yeah, and she's like giving him food, and like she knows that it's
Warming up
cute.
to him?
Yeah, and so they end up being friends. Like he teaches her how to drive, and
Is it kind of like the movie with Jack Nicholson, As Good as It Gets?
I don't remember.
Where he was like neurotic, and he would go to the same restaurant, and he wanted the same server,
Yeah.
and he would take his own like utensils in a plastic thing.
Yeah, it's kind of Otto. I think he had there was something he had a bad heart, but I think he was almost he almost acted a little autistic, where he had to do something like at 3 o'clock he had to do that. Like he was kind of
He had this routine that like if it wasn't,
yeah.
What's that word?
Like,
Autistic, or what's the other one?
Asperger's. I think
Oh, that
He's
makes
like
it socially
Asperger.
awkward.
Yeah, like
He's like, I need to make sure I do this every time.
yeah.
He's like, before I go outside and knock on the door 5 times.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. He acted like he had, I know he had a heart condition in it because his dad did too. But then he was kind of like socially awkward.
Sounds like the guy from the movie Up.
Hello.
So now I'm going to hit the whole nail bed with a coat of clear press-on gel.
Oh yeah, he only liked Fords, that's what.
Yes, and as good as it gets.
He only liked Fords in this movie too, that guy. So he didn't like anything foreign, and that's why him and his best friend, who was his neighbor, they stopped talking because he ended up buying, like Mitsubishi,
He's like, how dare you buy a Japanese car?
And then they stopped talking. They stopped being
It was
friends.
serious.
Yeah.
A Mitsubishi. Let me buy a tin can.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting the whole nail. Make sure you guys really pull back the skin, and you want to apply the gel evenly over the whole surface, and then hit the tip of the nail too, so that way we can seal it, so that way she doesn't get any fungus malungus, especially because her hands are in water a lot.
Nobody has time for no fungus.
No, not today, said the Lord. Beautiful. And then the thumb. And I like to scrub in my press-on gel as my base, so that way I don't miss any corners of the nail. And having good lighting when doing this, you guys, is so essential. That's why we developed our desk lamp, to make sure that you can erase all the shadows on the surface of the nail, so that way you can really see what you're doing. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bake that.
That's your desk lamp?
Yes.
It's beautiful, I love it.
Isn't it so streamlined and Barbie-esque for the fantasy? Maybe a little sippy sip. I feel like movies with Tom Hanks though are hit or miss.
Yeah. This one was definitely good. I really liked it. I had told a lot of people to watch it too.
Like the one where he played Geppetto, I heard is not good.
No, I didn't.
Where he played Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Did you see that? No?
I started watching it. I didn't ever finish it.
I heard it wasn't very good.
Yeah. It was weird to see him sing.
He sang? Did he talk with an Italian accent? He's like, I'm Geppetto or what?
Yeah.
I did like Philadelphia though. That's a good movie.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yes. Oh my gosh, speaking of old movies, you know what I saw the other day and I was like, this is so good. I don't know why they remade it. White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, you were telling me that they were going to remake it. So you saw it? What was it?
I saw the original. Yeah. I haven't seen the remake.
Oh, okay.
But I like the original where Rosie Perez goes, I too have been thirsty.
Yeah, I know. And offer me some water.
Yes, sympathize with me.
Yeah.
Food that start with the letter Q.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going? You gonna go party now?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What? She's having a biatch fit. Your bestie. Your Ruka.
Uh-oh.
Your Heina. Don't party too hard. Bye. Don't you miss her? Oh my gosh.
What's it?
I think she's just having a bad day today.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to glue on her nails this way, so that way I can make sure they are straight, because I hate when her nails look crooked afterwards. And working with bubblegum gel, it really lets me apply them straight, so that way I can see the final product, because I hate a crooked nail. It is the worst.
I want to see that just to see Jack Harlow.
Which one?
I don't know. Just
Oh, the new one?
Yeah. And then put so cute. That shape is perfect for me.
This is City Almond.
I love it.
And Rosie Perez, she was naked in that movie too. I was like, damn girl. I didn't know Rosie Perez did those kinds of scenes.
I didn't know that either. She's so skinny.
I think she had fake boobs though. And what a particular voice she had, didn't she?
Yeah, it's one thing, but doesn't.
What was the movie where she was bouncing up and down at the beginning? That was like a really famous entrance. Like the intro to the movie where she was dancing in it. I think it was like what was that black director that was really famous back in the day?
starts with a had an S.
Yes, I want to say Snipes, but it wasn't Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
That was such a famous scene. That could have been you.
I was 300 pounds back then.
You were not 300 pounds.
Yeah.
That was your biggest?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was 544.
Oh my! I couldn't even imagine you.
Well, you knew me.
I know I did. That's so long ago.
With my 5XL t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I think the time it really, like, it hit me hard that I was, like, morbidly obese was when I started to travel more. And the tray table wouldn't close on me. Like, it would hit me, like, halfway. And when, like, I would have to have a meal, I would have to sit it on my lap because I couldn't, unless there was nobody sitting next to me. But that's when I realized, I was like, whoa, I have a major issue.
Yeah. You know what it hit me? When I couldn't get on some of the rides in Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh.
Like Disneyland, they make them accommodating where you can get
now
in
they
them.
do.
Yeah, I could always get in them. Knott's Berry Farm, I could not get in them.
Or for roller coasters too, it's very dangerous for
Yeah,
people
I
that
know.
are more heavy.
Yeah, I couldn't get in it, and I was like, I remember them actually saying, you know, I went to get on it, and they're like, to get off, and I was like, absolutely not. I gotta
Really?
get off. Yeah, that was.
And
that
it's
was it
for
me.
It's for safety reasons too. It's not like they're trying to discriminate you, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
for the safety of the theme park. They don't want you flying out
I know.
and dying. I think that's what happened with that kid in Florida.
Yeah.
He like.
Yeah, it was too big.
And then I also remember too, the stewardess would one time she did make fun of me about the seat because I was sitting in an emergency exit row. Go ahead and bake that for 60 seconds. And she was like, "You're gonna have to move because you're too fat," or something like that. She said. And then later she came by and she was like, "Oh, I apologize if I embarrassed you. Would you like a free cocktail or whatever?" I was like, "I don't drink, but please bring me more peanuts."
Yeah. I used to, because we would travel for cheerleading, I used to, because I was embarrassed about the seatbelt extender, I just took one and just always had it with me.
Really? You were ready.
I was ready. I had it in my purse already, so I never had to ask anymore.
Some
because-
stewardesses were really cool about it. Like, as soon as they would see you, they were like, "Here you go."
Yeah. and
Or they
some
would walk
be-
by and just like, "Here you go, just in
Yeah.
case you need it or whatever."
I know, and some would be, I wouldn't get it until, and I'd have to put my light on, and I would be like...
The player
"Someday."
takes off and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to come out of my seat.
I
Please
know.
give me an extension.
I know, and then finally I just stuck one in my purse and kept it with me for all my flights. Like,
But we don't realize like how big we are.
I know.
That it's like, it's that big of an issue.
I know. And it's weird now because I still like will have some of my shirts and I'll put it on and I'm like, just,
It's like a moo-moo.
yeah, sleep in it.
Like those old onesies, like
Yeah.
from Peter Pan that go
Yeah.
down to the floor.
Yeah.
A nightgown.
It's just like I don't ever remember you like that, Amal. Yeah.
And it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, only 2 years.
So right now I'm taking a fantastic file in 180 and just very gently tailoring it to fit her phalanges like a glove.
4,000 likes.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We can do it. We're almost halfway there. Oh no, one fourth of the way there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Today we don't have that many people watching. I wonder where everybody is. Maybe they're all still hungover.
Oh, and Juneteenth, they could be at
June
the park.
at the park. Too bad that there was no mail pickup today. Is anybody celebrating Juneteenth today? Let us know in the comments below if you guys are partying.
A muumuu is what my granny would wear then.
For reals. And sweatpants. Or like anything with elastic on the waist. I'm like, please give me more elastic.
Ah, you're like, yeah, it'd have to be elastic because if it did,
With stretch.
yeah, you needed the stretch.
Big and tall. And then that's when like online shopping was like in its really early stages. So sometimes stores would have certain sizes only available online. And I grew up in the era when like Abercrombie and Fitch was really big. So I could never wear Abercrombie and Fitch because
Yeah,
it was only made for hot people.
yeah.
Now it's not. Nobody wears Abercrombie and
I
Fitch
couldn't
anymore.
wear Lane Bryant and Torrid. That was it.
Really?
That was it. I never. So when I had,
What about Fashion Bug?
Oh yeah, I could do fashion, but I didn't really like fashion.
I'm too old.
Yeah. But yeah, I was only able to wear those two. And then Ashley Stewart, but that was like an East, like a East Coast stuff, so I could
Order online. But back then, ordering online was not what it was today.
No, it was hard too, and then sending stuff back if it didn't fit, so I never really did that.
Like 1 month later, you'd finally get your things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna use the 5-in-1 rose gold bit. What was your poison of choice?
With what?
Eating.
I don't really even know. I just.
Or was it like really big portions?
It was big portions.
Big portions?
Yeah, just. And because I'm did hair, I'm a barber. You don't eat. Like, you're busy all day, so you don't eat. And then when you eat at 8 o'clock at night, you're eating that big portion.
That you didn't eat throughout the day.
Throughout the day. So then your body stores it because you're just eating, and you're eating not healthy and a lot because you're starving.
And all day you're like drinking soda and things like that to keep on going.
And then you're tired, so you don't exercise or anything, and you just go to bed. And then you just do that every day. So it's like...
It's a very unhealthy cycle.
Oh my God, Fashion Bug. I remember when it used to be their little runway shows when I was a kid.
Yes, on the south side. Oh my gosh. I hated Fashion Bug. When that store finally closed, I was so glad because my mom would go all the time.
Thank you, Max, for the acrylic matte and the glitter.
You're welcome, my love. We're giving away all those mats right now. Those are part of the specials for the month of June, so every order gets one. That's the surprise. I hated going to Fashion Bug. And then Dress Barn was the other store too. I was like, what a horrible name for a woman's store. Let's compare them to farm animals.
Yeah,
Dress Barn.
I know.
Ugh.
That's funny.
And the doctor that did my surgery, he was a little bit of an a-hole.
Was he?
Yeah, I remember the first consultation I went to, he said, you probably can't tie your own shoe. And I was wearing Crocs. That's why I don't wear Crocs now, because that was like, for me, that was my go-to fat shoe, was a Crocs. So I don't wear them at all now.
No.
Because it just reminds me of being morbidly obese. Or eating and watching TV. I try not to do that because that was my thing too.
Was it?
Yes.
I just barely got my first pair of Crocs.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, they remind me too much of being overweight.
Really?
Takes me to a dark place. But yes, apparently eating and watching television is really bad because your mind doesn't process both at the same time. Okay. So you take longer to get full because your mind's trying to process what you're watching.
Yeah. Guess what? My phone died.
Uh-oh. Is it an iPhone or what kind?
iPhone.
We can plug her in for a little bit.
So I can't read the comments.
Bear with us, you guys. I will try to read them out of the corner of my eye.
Okay. Or if it... Can it... No, not that far.
Cindy Chris said funny. Those were my mom's stores. Anna's Linens. You remember that one too?
Anna's Linens. In the Spectrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then like way, way back in the day, it was, she used to like merry-go-round a lot.
Yeah.
Miller's Outpost. Remember that one?
Miller's Outpost.
5, 7, 8, or what was the store that only had those sizes?
Yeah. I was never a 5, 7, 8.
No?
Never.
You were a big girl even when you were young?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I was never small.
No?
Even in high school, I wore boys' clothes because I was not small.
Really? But then back then it was like
it was
cool.
It was cool. So I had my cross colors and my
overalls and things like that.
Yeah, what was that? The Givenchy, not Givenchy. It had pleats like in the. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Jordache?
No, not Jordache.
Guess?
And it had like rouging like right here, like when Jabot, like.
Jabot.
Yeah.
And then clothes back then was really like comfortable because everything was oversized.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't see any shape too.
Yeah. And that was okay because I had no shape.
You're like round as a shape.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Always big.
Good times, huh? So I would eat a lot. I would eat like really heavy stuff at night too. Like a Big Mac, French fries, and supersize it for me.
Yeah.
And not diet sodas.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to hit the nail with the coat of Vivid Girl. We're using 169, which is this like bright day glow Barbie pink. And you want to do 2 thin coats, you guys, so that way we can build up the glow in the dark effect. Nice even coat over the whole nail. This music sounds like we're in like an elevator ride or something.
Yeah.
To outer space.
Space Mountain.
For reals, but they're so strict about the music that you can play in videos now.
Yeah.
Because your video will get
right.
demonetized, taken down for copyright issues. Like Beyonce doesn't need any more money. Have you seen what her daughter on the show on tour? She comes out. Her daughter's not very pretty, huh? Looks like her dad.
Looks like her dad.
How sad.
I know. Well, she'll be able to get it fixed later.
Eventually. She should have done that now. Start them young.
She's 12. She can't do that yet.
What do you think about Kim K's daughter? The one she has with Kanye. She's pretty cute, huh?
Yeah, she is.
I just realized too last week that like very, I don't want to say crazy, but intense men are born in the month of June.
Really?
Because we were talking about on one of my lives that like who was born in June, and it was Kanye West is born in June, Donald Trump and me.
Oh, nice.
I was like, great,
Nice.
fun. Angelina Jolie is also born in June though.
Oh, nice.
She's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, huh?
Drinking blood, or what was she doing?
Or making out with her brother.
Yes.
Ugh.
It's weird.
Whatever happened to her brother?
Billy Bob?
No, that's her husband.
Was her
Was one of her husbands.
Yeah.
Let's bake this for 1 minute, you guys.
Billy Bob was weird to me, too.
What an odd couple, huh? Gorgeous Max. I'm going to order some for myself. I didn't turn on? There we go. Happy early birthday, love. What are you going to do tomorrow for your birthday? I need to do something for August. I haven't thought about anything.
Was special?
Yeah, because this year, I said, since I wasn't able to travel so much because of the Rona, now that you can go anywhere without like anything,
Yeah.
I want to go every month this year somewhere. So January I went to Disney World. February I went to, where did I go in February? Mexico City. And March I didn't go anywhere. April I went to South Korea.
Oh, wow.
May I went to New York. June I went to Disneyland. July I'm going to go to Phoenix for Madonna. So August I need to go somewhere.
Okay.
I really want to go to the Philippines,
Oh, wow.
but it's too hot. So I was thinking about going to Toronto
Yeah?
because I have a cousin that just moved there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, Toronto seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go to Toronto.
Toronto. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for Asia's birthday in October, so I gotta start figuring that out and start putting money towards that.
Well, Miami. I keep saying Miami.
But it's hurricane season, isn't it, in October?
No,
November.
hurricane season is like,
November.
isn't it now?
Oh, I think it's in November. I looked, because I was thinking even...
Because she wants to be in a bathing suit.
I know.
And Vegas is cold in October.
Yeah, it is cold.
Let's Google. Does anybody know when hurricane season is in Florida?
Yeah. How is going in the first week of November?
And Miami is like always popping.
Yeah.
Have you been before?
Never.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's actually really cool.
Is it?
Like the part where the beach is, all the buildings are like very like Art Deco 1940s. So they're like, I want to say like pastel colors.
Really?
So it was really cool. And the food is really good, and there's just a whole bunch of people, and the strip clubs in Miami are really good.
Nice.
The food is really good inside the strip clubs. I had some of the best chicken and waffles.
Really?
Yes. Go ahead and bake that. Let's look it up. Go to Jamaica. Ooh.
It's hurricane season. When is did anybody say when hurricane?
She's like, it's at the end of November. Right now.
Somebody said right now?
Mm-hmm. It can last through November.
Okay.
It's raining every day. Ooh.
Yeah.
What about like Acapulco?
Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like further south instead of like Rocky Point. Acapulco, Cancun, Cozumel. So we're gonna hit the nail with Space Galaxy Kitty 25. Where is my magnet? Where is my magnet? Oh, here it is.
Is the cat eye color always that silver color, or is it different colors?
We have like 70 different ones.
Oh my goodness.
But the ones that are like this, kind of like a whiter silver, are the most universal on top of other colors.
Okay.
So like the most flattering. But there's gold, there's purples, there's pinks. Remember we did purple on you?
Yeah, I didn't
When we did the double helix one?
Yeah. I didn't know if you did purple under an undertone and then it just this over the top of it.
When we did those? No, we did a purple one and then we did two. So we did the purple one and then we did this white one.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
So now we're going to take our magnets, activate those pigments. Let me see what way the line is going so I can do the opposite. Ooh, San Diego. That's always nice. But that's kind of close though, huh?
I really did, because we got passports and we've not used them.
Oh, I know. The Dominican Republic.
Ooh.
I had one of my models just go there recently, and she says it was really cheap and really beautiful.
Really?
She left from Phoenix.
I have to go with this though, because I don't like going places where they, I don't know how to speak Spanish.
Let's go to the Dominican Republic. We could stay at an all-inclusive, or I would want to stay in the city though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to hit the nail, the ones that have just pink, with base coat because I'm going to adhere some of the crowned metallic pink leafing.
I had my other hand out.
So just a very thin coat of base. And we're going to cure it for 30 seconds. Yes, I would love to go to the Dominican Republic. Or Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But Puerto Rico, you don't need a passport.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the U.S. But Dominican Republic is like right next door.
Is it? We just have to figure out when the hurricane season is.
When it's over.
Yeah, because nobody wants to do all that.
You're like, oh my gosh, I got a trip to the Dominican Republic for like $50.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you're like,
We're stuck in the hotel.
they're like, board up the windows and everything.
I know one time I went to Florida with Kendra and a hurricane was coming.
Ooh.
So they were watching, everybody was watching the news to see if it was coming to the town that we were in. So it was like on every station and it was the most horrific
experience.
I was ready to go. I was like, and the day that we were leaving is when the day it was gonna make landfall. And luckily it wasn't too close to us, but you could see like the black in the sky. And I'm a nervous flyer already. So I was like, I was not a happy camper.
You're like, why did I decide to come on this trip?
It was double red flag at the ocean.
What's that?
It means don't get in the fucking water because it will take you. You almost blew your leaves away.
I know, because just thinking of that double water.
Yeah.
You're like, it was a sign from the Lord to not come.
Yeah, it was weird to see, like, because for days that the hurricane's coming. So when we were there, the flag steadily got worse. It was like yellow, and then it was red, and then it went double red.
So it's like, get the F out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not even think about getting in the water.
And then can you imagine how hard it is? Like, if you live there, you have to rebuild every time it happens. That must be really hard.
Yeah, and our friends, their house had the windows and everything. Their house already had the notches of where you put in the panels to board up the house. It just snaps in.
Oh my gosh, because it happens so often.
Yeah, they build it onto the houses now.
Oh my gosh.
So you just can apply it.
No, that's not for us.
People were calling. If it does end up turning your way, you're welcome to come over to their house, like a couple counties over. Yeah, everybody was calling. I was like, oh no.
No, thank you. I could not. And then like having to replace drywall and like flooding and your things get ruined.
Mold.
I would die.
Yeah, because when Kendra lived there, she ended up
getting sick. Yeah,
black mold.
I'd rather be 103 degrees, but at least we don't have any natural disasters.
The dog didn't walk.
The dog didn't walk?
Yeah, ended up getting sick. Like had to be on steroids.
Oh my god, is the dog okay now?
Yeah. It was just because of the black mold in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It was that bad.
And you never can really get rid of it, huh?
Mm-mm.
Or like termites.
Mm-hmm.
In Arizona, we don't have such bad of a termite problem, but like in Texas, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was like, why is this closet like different? And they're like, oh, it has some kind of like cedar wood or something, so that way the termites won't come inside. And I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, I had termites at my house. And I didn't know I had termites until the dogs found it. The dogs, all of a sudden, they were scratching at the wall and went through the sheetrock. Yeah, and I was like, they look and they were like, oh, it's because they eat right there, and they were scratching at the termites.
You would think, living in the age of where we can put people on Mars and, well, not on the moon and in space, we would build houses out of something that like termites won't eat them. Right. Instead of building them out of cardboard. But no.
Cookie cutter houses.
For reals. Except in McAllen.
Yeah, where we're moving.
That was funny. We both got messages we both stumbled across on TikTok or IG in our feeds these beautiful homes in McAllen, Texas, and then we found out where McAllen was. And we're like, oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But beautiful homes, though. If anybody's watching that has been to McAllen or lives there, let us know what it's like. It's probably like living in Tucson.
You live in Tucson, you can live anywhere, huh?
For reals. Or Arkansas.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's bake that. So, DR is only, she said it's beautiful and it's a 30-minute flight, far away from Florida. Hawaii. Oh, you've been to Hawaii already. She's been there already. My house got flooded. Just moved back after 2 months. Oh my gosh. And remodeled. Ooh, that is hard. Yeah. Hurricane or rain season in the Caribbean starts in June and is over in November.
The end of November?
Or the beginning of November. 10K. Ooh, we're halfway there, you guys. She's like, I'm good for all that. I don't like bugs at all. We don't have too many. Well, we don't have big bugs, but we have like dangerous other things.
Yeah, there was cockroaches last night at La Paloma.
Really?
Yeah, I was sitting in the jacuzzi, and all of a sudden, there was like cockroaches crawling on the rocks behind us.
Oh my gosh!
I know. And then when we left, there was cockroaches like out by the cars, like. I know, and the big cockroaches.
Ooh, like the ones that fly,
yeah.
That are like in sewage. So over the foil, I'm gonna do a second coat of gel top coat. I'm going to do Wonder Gel over everything just to make sure I have a smooth surface on top of that foil and it doesn't get like tangled or chewed up in the hair because we hate that. We want to keep everything nice and in place. But we do have like javelinas and we have rattlesnakes and coyotes. When I went to Disneyland for my birthday, I saw 2 coyotes destroy a poor cat. My mom is still traumatized because of that.
Oh no.
It was so sad. Like they literally like ripped it in half.
Ew.
And we were not expecting that, but we were like, that's the circle of life.
Yes. The circle of life.
As 2 coyotes tear apart a cat. I was like, doesn't it have more lives left?
Aww.
Poor kitty cat. Oh, it's charging. You have... Oh, it doesn't say.
Well, I think it should be good enough.
No, it's still red.
Is it?
Yeah, let's wait till it turns green.
Okay.
What do you guys think of the glow in the dark? I am excited. I'm going to have somebody turn off all the lights. Gloria! What? Where did she go? Juan! I'm going to turn off all the lights, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn off the office lights, actually.
Ooh.
Some mood lighting.
$50 lights.
50,000 lights later. Are they glowing? Or you can put it back in the lamp so that way you can charge.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh, she lived in Jersey and she had baby bunnies living at her house.
Oh my.
That sounds adorable. Okay, take it out. Ooh, look at that. That is dope.
That is super cool.
And then we get the light. And then you have this dope Barbie pink effect. And then we kill it and glow in the dark. Let's get some cuticle oil on these. Oh, the shape is really beautiful. And your cuticles look so much better now.
Yes. Love that cuticle. What was it?
The BBC.
BBC.
If you have exceptionally dry skin and thick cuticles, the BBC, you guys, is going to work wonders.
Wonders.
Is the other one glowing? A little bit. We can charge it.
Charge it.
Ooh, look at that.
It's a quick charge too.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, when you go to the movies or somewhere dark, they're going to be like, miss,
Yeah.
your nails are distracting the guests.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Well, my loves, that's going to wrap up our little demo for today. Unfortunately, we did not get to 20,000 likes, but we still have tomorrow. So what can I say? I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Thank you so much for coming out today, my love. And we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next live video. Bye, everybody.